Hello guys, Crafty again, and today I'm bringing you more Infinity Wars. Today I'm bringing you the Flame Dawn faction. Now what's cool about this faction is it's the one I started with, so I'm the most proficient with it. But the very first challenge for the campaign is the tutorial actually, so I'm actually skipping that, and I'm just going to have to fill a lot of time with explaining how the Flame Dawn actually work. The Flame Dawn, they put out a lot of small people really fast, and I will be demonstrating that a lot. The current deck that I use is Flame Dawn only, so I will show you that. For your second trial, prove you're able to overwhelm even the most brutal assault. Prove you're strongest, blah 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 blah. Okay, so these guys all have a resource of 1. Now when you play these guys, they have charge, which means they move directly into the assault zone when played. Not so much a worry if you play them from the command zone, but if you play them from down here, they immediately move to the assault zone to attack. So they have sort of a haste ability. Haste creatures actually do exist in this game, but you can put them in any zone, I do believe. But for my 4 resources I have available, I have access to a 7/7 vanilla for 2, access to a 5/4 for 1, and I have access to these guys here, which would move it directly to the assault zone regardless if they're in the command zone or not. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get these guys going, and I'm going to send him into the assault zone. Go. Go. There you go. So basically what I expect is I expect him to pound the crap out of me with these little guys here. But that's not going to happen because I'm going to put some blockers there. Let's see. Return target character in combat zone to all other... Okay, basically what this does is you pick one creature. All of that creature gets returned to their owner's support zones. So if I target these guys with it, everybody, including my Flame Dawn aspirants, will get put to the support zone. Good, because I can get these guys into my assault zone, but I don't think I want to do that yet. I just want to pound on his face for a while. Now, I'll win the race, definitely, if I continue this assault. But move target character in combat zone to support zone, and it becomes exhausted. Not really terribly useful at this moment, but I will play this there, just to not take 4 damage, which means I return that creature to his support zone. And it goes off. He returns, so that's 4 less damage I'm going to take this turn. So I'm going to win the race. It's just a matter of how fast it is. So this is basically what the Flame Dawn do. They put out a lot of creatures, a lot of fast creatures, and they just try to get advantage at the beginning of the game so that you are unable to recover from it. So I think I don't care for that right now. So I'm just going to do this. I'm just going to keep returning his guys. And he won't be able to do anything besides that. Okay, now this guy I have to be worried about. Bromic. If he's in the assault zone, all other characters in your attacking zone get +2/+2. So I have to worry about him actually hitting the field. Which won't be a problem because I'm going to return all Flame Dawn aspirants to the support zone at the beginning of the next turn, because I do not want to be facing down a lot of 6/2 aspirants. Boom. And boom. Okay, 33 points. Okay, I can exhaust him. Okay, so here's what you have to do sometimes in this game. Now, this guy's not in any combat zone right now, but he will be. I know he's going to put him in the assault zone. So what this does is move target character in a combat zone to the support zone. Since I have a 99% good feeling that he's going to move this into the assault zone, what I'm going to do is I'm going to play this card on him. Basically what this is telling you, if he's still not legal when the ability resolves, the ability will have no effect. Which I am banking on him actually putting him into the combat zone, which means he will go back to the support zone. Now I still don't know how timing works in this game, and it's still a little bit of a... I still really don't know. Oh, see? Okay. Perfect. Which means his little 6/2s won't be a problem. So they all turn into 4/4s, which I could potentially have lost the game, maybe? 4, 8, 12, 16, 28. I wouldn't have... Oh, I would have been really hurt. Really hurt. So what I'm going to do next turn is I'm going to return all flame aspirants. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. I would have been really, really hurt. I wouldn't have been able to survive another assault. So I'm going to do this. Return all flame aspirants, which means he can't kill me. And I can kill him. Let's just play him just in case. So all aspirants, yeah, he would slaughter me at this point. So I play Burning Prejudice. All aspirants go back to the support zone. And I win. Yay! This one could potentially be a hard match if you're not familiar with the Flame Dawn and how they work, because you pretty much need to do, not necessarily need to do those things in that order, but it kind of helps to know how the Flame Dawn actually work for that. It's a good learning experience. Okay. Alright, now I have to face this guy one-on-one. So I have all access to all my resources. The cards I am concerned about at this point, I am really concerned about Flame Ram. Flame Ram is actually a really neat card. If it directly attacks an enemy fortress without being blocked, it deals 15 damage to that fortress. Pretty cool card, especially if you have it down the line with a lot of little dudes in the way, which is what this deck likes to do. So what I'm going to do here, I'm not going to bother with these guys right off the bat, because these guys are in my command zone right now, so I can put him directly into play. So I'm going to do that, but put a little 5/4 into play. He did the same thing. Okay, now, what I do here is I could put this guy into play. Yeah, I think I'll do that. I'll put this guy into play blocking this guy. And then on my third turn, I'll put 1, 2, 3 guys out. And then I'll get him out on the fourth turn. So it sounds like a pretty good play. Because he's in my command zone, I'll put him in right away. And we'll end turn. He did the same thing, which is good because I'll get a 2 for 1. He'll die from him, but he doesn't have enough power to kill him. And then I'll kill him with 7 damage. That's a 2 for 1, that's perfect. Which means he's going to be really behind now. Because I'm going to put him in, him in, him in. Unless he does the same thing. No, he only played 2. 2 of 3. So he put 2 in of his own. But I'm going to be at advantage because he doesn't have Bromir as a commander. But he's probably going to put this guy in next. 0-4. Yes, he's more than likely going to be putting him in. So it is another race. But again, here, I'm going to win this race. So I will put him down the line. Yep, I knew that was coming out. And I'm just going to freaking go crazy on him right now. 38 opposed to 64. Now, see, the Flame Ram does hurt. But I'm going to slaughter him right now. I have a choice. I have 5. I could put out 3 dudes really fast attacking. So that's 6, 12, and 18 damage. 10, 20... Not enough. Ugh, I kind of have to. 15, 21... Yeah, we're good. We're good. That's how Flame Dawn works. Okay. Okay. He's in the support zone only, which means he's exhausted. So he does not come out yet. But all my guys do. So I take a piddly 21 damage, and then I just go crazy on him. Now, I would not have had enough. I would have been 3 short. But because I have these guys out, he now is dead. So that is how you play the Flame Dawn. Now, since I'm basically 1 campaign short, I'll show you what some other Flame Dawn campaign cards that I have in my deck and how they work. Turn to the menu, and I will show you real fast my Flame Dawn deck. So I'm going to go to cards. I'm going to... that is not my deck. Change deck. There we go. Aggro Rush. Okay, these are some of the cards I have. Now, this card works really well for the Flame Dawn strategy. When he comes into play, each opponent's fortress takes damage equal to twice the number of characters you currently control. So you can imagine if you play one of these, Call of the Crusade, put out 3 dudes, and then you put him out, that's 4 characters right there, because he counts himself. So that's 8 damage immediately once he's played. Now, I mean, once he's in, he's not too useful, but it's good for if you have that wall of the aspirants. If you have a wall of aspirants and then you throw this guy down, you deal direct damage right to the fortress, which is awesome. It's great to have this many people. So I technically have 3 of him in my deck, which is awesome. The Flame Dawn actually do have access to flying characters. Flying characters can only be blocked by other creatures with flying, which is kind of nice. Nothing else really of note. Bloodbath is a really powerful ability that I pulled. Hasn't really been too useful for me, but basically all of my characters move to the assault zone and all the opponents move to the defensive zone. Hasn't really worked out for me too much, but I think I can get it to work, but it's a really expensive card and I might not use it. But this guy is awesome. Agent Coil, I actually cracked him in a pack. He has charge, so he comes into the assault zone immediately, and he attacks 3 times each turn. Holy crap. If you put him in behind a wall of aspirants, he just goes ham. He goes 7, 14, 21 damage. And it really depends if you have, what's his face? The guy from the campaigns, which I don't have any of, which, sad face. Very sad face, because I really want one of him. He would really do well in this deck. But you can also pay 12 and exhaust him, evolve into a 24/24 flying unstoppable dragon, so there you go. But that is the Flame Dawn and how the Flame Dawn works. Thank you. Oh, wait, one more, guys. The Hammer of Dawn, when he's invincible when in the assault zone, so he can't be killed. So that's 8 damage coming in every single time. Kinda cool. So I have a 4, 7, and an 8 in my command zone. But this is an early build. I mean, I'm unlocking more cards as we go, so it doesn't matter. So, thank you guys for watching. This has been the Flame Dawn. Take care. Bye-bye. Game on.